Hello everyone, and welcome to the World War Photographer channel. Today we will talk about the Battle of Britain in 1940. Don't forget to subscribe to support our work. It truly means a lot to us. St. Paul's Cathedral stands resilient amidst the smoke and flames during a night air raid over London in December 1940, a symbol of defiance. The cathedral's silhouette remains steadfast against the chaos, embodying hope in the face of destruction. A fleet of German Heinkel, E-111. Bombers cuts through the skies, flying low over the English Channel. Their dark silhouettes against the vast waters hint at the looming threat of war. On September 20th, in the British capital, 3 anti-aircraft guns light up the dark sky as they fire at enemy bombers. Shells, stacked behind the guns, are jolted into the air by the powerful blasts, adding to the chaos of the night. On July 20th, schoolchildren take part in an air raid drill, instructed to protect themselves in case an attack comes too quickly. They crouch in the center of the room, hands covering the backs of their necks, a precautionary measure against the looming threat. In August, the twin-engine Messerschmitt Bf-110, known as the Flying Shark, soars over the English Channel. Its sleek, menacing form cuts through the sky, a predator on the hunt. On September 3rd, 1940, over Kent, the sky is streaked with condensation trails from German and British fighters locked in an intense aerial battle. The conflict above the southeastern coast marks a fierce clash for control of the skies. Fires set by enemy bombs light up the docks along the River Thames, vividly revealing the merchant ships docked there. The bombing, the heaviest of the war to that point, took place on September 7th. A massive column of smoke rises from a fire ignited in Plymouth, following a heavy enemy bombardment in November. The smoke towers into the sky, a chilling reminder of the destructive power of the raid. On September 21st, the tail and part of the fuselage of a German Dornier plane, shot down by British fighters on September 15th, landed on a London rooftop. The remaining wreckage of the raiding plane crashed near Victoria Station. On July 30th, 1940, workmen in a factory fit a set of paraboloids into a sound detector designed for anti-aircraft batteries. This crucial technology aids in defending the nation against aerial threats. Tilbury, the largest food supply shipping center, has been heavily targeted by air attacks. On October 4th, bombs fall on the port, with the first wave hitting ships in the Thames and the second targeting the docks. 2 Nazi Ju-87 Stuka dive bombers return after an attack on the British south coast during the Battle of Britain on August 19th. Their return marks another intense strike in the ongoing aerial conflict. Before an assault on Berlin begins on October 24th, a bomb is carefully fitted to the wings of a British raider. The preparation marks a pivotal moment in the escalating conflict. A 90-minute exposure from a Fleet Street rooftop during an air attack on September 2nd shows searchlight beams spotting an enemy raider. Star trails cross the image, disturbed by anti-aircraft fire, while a flare streaks across the top left behind St. Bride's Church. On October 8th, people seek shelter and rest on the platform and tracks of Aldwych Underground Station in London, following sirens warning of impending Nazi bombing raids. The station becomes a temporary refuge amidst the chaos. The Palace of Westminster stands silhouetted against the glow of fires ignited by bombings, casting an eerie light over the historic structure. The blast from a bomb raid on December 5th tossed furniture vans on top of one another in a street, a striking display of the blast's force and destruction. On October 23rd, a smiling girl, dirtied but unharmed, is helped across a street after being rescued from the rubble of a bomb-damaged building during a daylight assault. On September 9th, 1940, firemen spray water on buildings near London Bridge in the city, following a series of weekend air raids that left the area damaged and smouldering. Hundreds of people in Hastings, a southeast English town, seek refuge in caves after bombings destroy their homes. On December 12th, special areas for games and recreation are set up, with some even bringing furniture and sleeping in their own beds. Undaunted by a night of air attacks that left his storefront blasted, a shopkeeper opens his doors the following morning for business as usual. All that remains of a German bomber downed on the southeast coast is a wreck, riddled with bullet holes. On July 13th, its machine guns were twisted out of action, a stark reminder of the intense battle. In a salvage yard on August 26th, British workers dismantle the remains of raiders shot down over England. The wreckage serves as a reminder of the fierce aerial conflict. A massive scrap heap of German planes brought down over Great Britain is photographed on August 27th. The large number of enemy planes downed during raids significantly contributed to the national scrap metal salvage campaign. In the autumn of 1940, a Nazi Heinkel He-111 bomber flies over London, with the Thames River flowing beneath it. The aircraft looms ominously over the city, a symbol of the ongoing aerial assault. Mrs. Mary Couchman, a 24-year-old warden from a small Kentish village, shields 3 children, including her son, during an air attack on October 18th. The children were playing when the siren sounded, and bombs began to fall. She gathered them in her arms, protecting them with her body. When praised for her bravery, she said, "Oh, it was nothing. Someone had to look after the children." 2 barrage balloons burst into flames after being shot down by enemy warplanes during an aerial attack on the Kent coast on August 30th, 1940. The fiery wreckage highlights the intensity of the battle. Air raid damage, including the twisted remains of a double-decker bus, is seen in the city on September 10th. The destruction serves as a stark reminder of the ongoing attacks. A scene of devastation in the Dockland area, attacked by a German bomber on September 17th, shows the aftermath of the deadly attack. The destruction marks another brutal blow in the ongoing air campaign. Amid the ruins of London following a German aerial bombing in 1940, an abandoned boy clutches a stuffed toy animal. His lonely figure stands as a heartbreaking symbol of the destruction. During an attack on September 20th, a German aircraft releases its load of bombs. The deadly payload marks another strike in the ongoing aerial assault. On September 7th, 1940, one of many fires ignites in Surrey Commercial Dock after a heavy night raid. The flames spread as a result of the devastating attack. Fires rage in the city after a lone bomber dropped incendiary bombs near the heart of the city on September 1st. The flames spread, causing widespread destruction. On December 25th, children enjoy themselves at a Christmas party in an underground shelter. Despite the ongoing war, the spirit of the season brings moments of joy and warmth. The effects of a large concentrated attack by the German Luftwaffe on London's dock and industrial districts on September 7, 1940, are evident. Factories and storehouses were severely damaged, and the mills at Victoria Docks, below left, show the destruction caused by fire. The record office is illuminated by flames ignited by an air raid. The fire marks another devastating strike during the ongoing bombing campaign. On October 22nd, Princess Elizabeth, 14-year-old heiress apparent to the British throne, makes her broadcast debut, delivering a 3-minute speech to British children evacuated overseas. She is joined by her sister, Princess Margaret Rose, as they bid goodnight to their listeners. On September 3rd, 1940, soldiers carry off the tail of a Messerschmitt 110, shot down by fighter planes in Essex. The wreckage serves as a reminder of the intense air battles taking place. On September 24th, the Windmill Theatre continued to provide performances despite the bombs and sirens. Behind the scenes, one of the girls washes while the others sleep, surrounded by their costumes, having lived and eaten on the premises during the wartime. On October 16th, a German raid smashed this hall in an undisclosed London district. The destruction marks another chapter in the relentless bombing campaign over the city. On September 7th, 1940, a huge crater was made in a road at Elephant and Castle after a night attack. The damage left behind a stark reminder of the destruction caused by the ongoing air attacks. Two girls on the south coast look out toward the beach through a barbed wire fence, part of Britain's coastal defenses. The fence marks the heightened security during wartime, protecting the shores from potential attacks. On November 28th, artist Ethel Gabain, newly appointed by the Ministry of Information to create historical war pictures, works among the bombed ruins in the East End. Her work captures the devastation and resilience of the city during the war. In November, a forward machine gunner sits at his battle position in the nose of a German bomber en route to England. His role was crucial as the bomber made its way into enemy territory. Amid the ruins of a bookshop following an air raid on October 8, 1940, a boy sits reading a book titled The History of London. His quiet moment stands in stark contrast to the destruction around him. Thanks for watching until the end. If you enjoyed these historical World War photos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.